Hi everybody, I'm back! I know, shocker, right? 2 videos in 1 month, what? So welcome back. Since I've been a little MIA, I wanted to go over some kind of like, not kind of like New Year goal resolution type things, but obviously not New Year. It's not related to the changing of the year, nor is it like birthday related. It's just I decided these are some things I want to do before the year's over. Hopefully this will inspire you to maybe come up with some ideas of things you'd like to do, because life is definitely short. And I know that's a very like trite thing that people say. Life is definitely short, so we gotta live. And I think especially after this period of COVID life that we've had, it's time to take charge and do things that we've been meaning to do or wanting to do. So one thing I would like to do now that it is spring, I want to harvest weeds. And I know that sounds a little weird, but maybe to some of you green thumbs out there, it doesn't sound weird at all. In particular, I'm thinking about dandelions, right? They're in all of our yards. I have so many. I just keep pulling them and checking them. And then I was like, hold up. Like, I know dandelion tea is a thing. I should be harvesting this instead of buying it dandelion tea. Like, I am growing these things with zero effort. So I did some research online. Not only can you harvest dandelions for the tea, but also you can cook the leaves, saute them in like butter and garlic and etc. And it's supposed to be really delicious and healthy for you. There are also other types of weeds that have nutritional benefits and healing properties. I'm still learning about these things. I'm a total noob, but I know dandelions are something I definitely have easy access to, and I can identify them, and they're gonna eventually get in my belly. So I'm gonna figure that out. Also, I want to, because I have roses, I have hibiscus bushes, I have lavender, mint, rosemary, thyme, parsley, sage. I don't have parsley or sage. I want to start making tinctures and salves and body butters, bath bombs. I mean, I've done a bunch of that in the past, but like not with the stuff I've actually grown. So I'm gonna dry my rose petals, gonna dry my lavender, gonna dry my rosemary. I have an oil infuser, a Levo one. I'll put a link down below, which is really cool. They're marketing at people who want to make cannabis butter, canna butter, but you can also infuse oils, right, with herbs and deliciousness, or you can make beauty products, all those kinds of things. So it infuses oils and butters and all that good stuff. So I'm going to be doing that and gifting those types of products. My friend Momi was like, you should be selling these things. I'm not professional. I don't know what I'm doing. I'll definitely gift them though and use them myself. Another big thing I want to do this year, it's actually been on my list every year. It's like an ongoing goal of mine, is to do some solo travel, to take a trip all by myself, which is terrifying. I'm so scared. I don't know why it's so intimidating and scary. Maybe it's because my whole life, every time I've gone on a trip, you know, I've been with someone, they've helped plan it. It's been like a team effort. So having like all that weight on the shoulder, and also traveling as a woman can be a little sketchy, right? So I want to make sure I pick a destination that's safe and comfortable. I guess preferably one that, you know, where there's like English speaking people, accessible vegan food, easy to navigate, something that's an easier destination. If you have any tips, please leave them down below, comment below. On that note, I am learning Spanish through an app called Duolingo. So maybe my destination will be Spain or somewhere cool in Mexico. I don't know. So a little background, I was raised in El Paso, Texas. It's a border town on the border of Mexico and New Mexico. Far west Texas as you can go. Heavily Hispanic population. And I picked up a lot of Espanol growing up, and I also took Spanish in college. And I had a pretty basic background. So when I signed up for this app called Duolingo, which I highly recommend, it's a free app. This is not sponsored. It's gonna sound like, yeah, it is, because I'm so excited about it. They have a paid version. I just do the free version. Anyways, I have learned so much, and they gamify the learning experience. So you're constantly like getting XP points and little like, you're climbing up on the leaderboard and moving into different leagues, and like, oh, you dropped out of the top 10, you better do some lessons. Like, they send you these little text messages. It's cute, it's fun, and I have learned so much, and it also makes me excited. It's one of the first things I do when I wake up, primarily because I don't want to break. Right now, today, I'm on a 94-day streak. I don't want to break my streak. So first thing I do in the morning is I do one lesson, and then throughout the day I'll do like a bunch more. It's very fun. Also, in that vein of learning and expanding skills and whatnot, like learning a new language, I am borrowing my son Dylan's ukulele, and I'm determined to learn a bunch of cool songs on there. It was inspired by, so all these things are inspired by a song by Ilabamba called Ojos del Sol. And I was like, I really want to learn, it's a song that's all in Spanish. And I was like, I really want to learn all of these words by heart. I want to know what they mean in English. So I memorized all those words and I started taking Spanish lessons. And then I was like, ooh, I want to play this song on the guitar, ukulele. And my son Dylan has a ukulele. So I asked him if I could borrow it. And he's like, yeah, I don't even want it. I was like, okay, I'll take it. Can I borrow it? So the chords for that, a little tricky. So I'm starting out with some more basic songs with more simple chords. But end goal is to sing and play that song with ease. And I'm glad that I'm saying this in this video because, you know, it'll provide some accountability down the line. I'll be like, remember that video I made? Whatever happens. Hopefully that'll be one of my future YouTube videos. Okay. So let's see, ukulele, I want to become fluent in Spanish. Let's see, take a solo trip, harvest weeds. So I started making quarantine, CLITTIES, I'm spelling it out so I don't get like banned. AKA clay vajays, little vaginis made out of clay that I hand sculpt, which I think is charming that you can see the little like thumbprints and fingerprints on each vagine. And then I bake them, little burpee. I spray paint them pretty colors. I dust them with a little gold powder, and I'll put like gemstones and rhinestones and stuff and a little gemstone bead for the CLIT goes. I was just doing that for fun, and I posted on Instagram and all these people were like, how are you selling them? I want to buy one, la la la. So I made a batch. They're being sold at Brick House Coffee, my friend's coffee shop, along with my DIY beauty book. But I had so much interest in my cleavages online that I was like, oh shoot, maybe I should make these in bulk and just sell them. I mean, they're very cool, they're cute. I'll insert a photo, or actually, hang on. So this is what they look like. I put some gemstones in here, but you can use this as a ring dish or to hold whatever. And there they go. Anyways, I'll take these out so you can see what it looks like up close. Little clay vajays that are gelded. So, I'm out of breath from running up the stairs. Anyways, super cute little dish. One of my goals this year is to make these in bulk and sell them since people clearly want them, which I'm super flattered by. Another thing that I've been working on, I got cloudy again, is I sent out a new book proposal. This subject matter that I'm covering, I'm very passionate about, and it's something that I truly and genuinely live my life through these things that I'm writing about. And it's currently in limbo. I've checked back in with my literary agent, and she's still kind of shopping it around, even though it's been in her hands for like a year. And I recently followed up. I just want to know where it's at. So if it's like dead in the water, like in that regard, I can either self-publish it or turn a lot of that content into blogs. I just have so much content. I would rather it not just like poof, disappear. I'd like to utilize it somehow. So either a book through a publisher, through myself, or via blog posts will be coming out, hopefully not coming out before this year. If I were to get a book deal, it'd probably be next year. But anyways, on the list of things to do. And then on a more like general level, I just want to declutter my house. I love getting rid of things. I want to lighten the weight of my home. I want to donate a bunch of stuff. I have been doing that nonstop for over a year. Always gathering-ish and donating to Goodwill. I just want to get rid of stuff that I don't need, or Marie Kondo style isn't bringing me joy. I just want to have access to the things I genuinely love, the joy triggers, the things that make me feel good. Everything else needs to go. Those are the things I'm working on, some goals for the rest of the year. I'd love to hear what you're working on, or if you have any goals or lists or inspirations or tips or any of those things. Let's talk. Let's have a conversation. I miss you guys. I love you guys. I hope you guys are staying safe and healthy and well. I'm thinking about y'all, and have a beautiful rest of your day. Mwah!